Good morning everyone. Oti and I are a little bit excited this morning. We are going out on the kayak. Now, I haven't been out yet this year, which is just utterly ridiculous. But I was pretty ill after Christmas. And then training at work means we've been working shorter days but far more days. And having puppy as well, it's just not worked out. And the weather's been abysmal. So we finally got a day off so we can get the kayak out. So it's pretty exciting. So we're just going for our pre-kayak wander, which gets rid of a little bit of energy from Oti. It means I know she's comfortable. And then we'll go back to the car and get ourselves all ready to go. Unfortunately, we got stuck in diversions and traffic and silliness on the way here. So we've missed all the wonderful misty murkiness. That doesn't matter. This is the best weather of the week according to the forecast, and we're just going to go and make the most of it. See you all in a bit. I've had a few people ask why the different vehicle. I'll go into that in another video. It wasn't planned. I'm not amused with Yeoman Citroen Exeter at all, are we, Oti? But we won't get into that because we're out to have a lovely day, and I've got plans for this little van to get it kitted out to work for us all. So we'll look at that when it happens. Right, time to put a kayak up. It's amazing how even over the winter I've forgotten things like how I have my settings for the seat. So there'll be a bit of fiddling around today before we get going, but I guess I better go and get changed. I still absolutely love this Razor R2 kayak. I've completely lost my confidence getting in. I've just fumbled a bit. It doesn't move anywhere. I'm not saying you couldn't turn it over, but I just love how stable it is. So that's us in. I've had to fiddle with the seat back. I think I've got it where I want. I'm still sort of adjusting a little bit now, and that's us off. So time to go for a paddle, much needed. Yep, it's really good to be back out. Now, why isn't Merlin with us? Well, he hasn't learned to yet. So Oti can be a pain, as you all know. She gets a bit whiny and a bit keen. So when I start Merlin out, I will want him on his own actually, not with her around. And when we get back today, I'll give him the chance to have a look at the kayak when I'm sort of drying it out. That's time to start introducing him to it. Start putting on his buoyancy aid, which was Oti's when she was younger. And we'll gradually get him ready for it. But today, to be honest, like I say, I've been retraining a different signal box, which is great. It's going back to a box I was previously at, but it means you're working a lot of turns. Plus I was still doing quite a lot of 12 hours to cover the other box, which they're struggling for staff. And I just haven't had the time. It is quite time consuming to come out in the kayak. Don't underestimate that unless you live really close to water. I don't. It takes me 35 to 40 minutes to get anywhere. This morning it took me an hour and a quarter, which was just ridiculous because of the traffic. Oh, look at those gorgeous primroses. Aren't they lovely? But it's worth it. It's definitely worth it. So today Oti and I have come out for a paddle, which you can see she thoroughly loves. And then Merlin is going to have his own adventure this afternoon, which we'll catch you up with later. So let's carry on paddling. Just remember, Oti, if you lean too far, it goes wrong, doesn't it? I wonder if she's remembered that since last year, or we'll end up with a wet dog. Those of you who follow us will recognise this stretch of canal. It's one I come along very regularly. I could never bore of it. It's just stunning, whatever. And it was the ideal one for getting all the equipment out. for the first time this year. Just listen to that bird song. Seeing people watch the reviews over winter, I started to worry, had I overrated the kayak? No. Look at how it's tracking. That's just me sat here, Oti fishing, and we still track straight. Obviously I've missed most of winter down here. We haven't had that wonderful cold days that inspired me so much the year before. But look at all the buds coming out. Looking good. And an incredibly annoying dog. To be honest, if your dog's going to annoy others, do something about it. Put some training in. Oh, we've got woodpecker on the left there. Oh, I don't think we can see him. He's somewhere up there. No, I can't see him. So many birds. Had a blackbird nearly crash landed. Haven't seen a kingfisher yet today, but there's still time. To be honest, I see him more if I come out really early or really late. How can we have not done this for so long? How have I let life take over? Right, definitely less overtime this year. More time for this and keeping on top of the housework and things. I wonder if the mandarin and muscovy are still out here. Be good to see them today. I'm just going to steer away from these ducks because there's no point disturbing them and we don't need to. There we go. So many people are commenting on the weather. It's not just in my imagination, we've just been waiting for this. Oh, it's been a long winter, but hey. There'll be more rain, I think there is for the rest of the week, but the end is in sight. I always love the full rushes, the silhouettes are amazing. Wonderful seeing blossom out. Look at all these wonderful catkins. Can you hear the wood pigeons, Oti? I love hearing the birds squabble and chattering away. I feel so lucky coming out in a kayak like this. You get to see a little bit of their lives, a little bit of wildlife's lives. And they don't mind you out here. Everyone's so happy with this weather. Lovely lady on a bike's just at a really cheerful high. It makes the world of difference, doesn't it? Oh, look, fish jumping as well. Even the fish are jumping for joy. Happy birds, happy dogs, happy people. We've even got happy geese going through. This is the feel good we all need. Those women were so happy and it made their day to see a woman, a dog and a boat, as they put it. It's made my day to see two happy women walking along a canal. We need more of these days in our lives. The water is stunningly flat. Just couldn't have a better day. And you've got the yellow of the rape plants coming out there. Still chilly, I'm glad I've got the layers on, but wonderful. Oh, someone's just walked at us. I'd imagine a moorhen. It's a bit early for babies, but they will be nesting, so they'll be protecting their nests. We're not going to go too much further. We'll go under that bridge and then turn around and head back, because Oti has been a star, but I don't want to push her tolerance too far.
That looks lovely this morning.
Oh, it's stunning out, isn't it?
It is, it really is.
That is one thing I deliberately try not to record people's conversations if possible, because it's quite intrusive. But coming under the bridge like that, I did want to keep recording. And everyone else has as much right, if not more, right to be here, and that is really, really important to remember when you're recording. Everyone should carry on their daily lives. If I want a particular shot with no one in it, I wait. That's life. Right, I've seen the next bridge ahead. We are going to go onto there and then turn. Interesting to see the dredger up this end. I love this canal, but starting with what put me off end of last summer, it became too weedy to paddle. And I don't mind in the least. I think it's about £50 a year I pay to paddle on here, which I don't mind in the least, but it becomes a bit frustrating when it's not paddleable. So that's good to see. Right, we're going to turn around here and head back. That's us heading back now. Very different light for you guys. Very pale coloured mallard. There we can see the yellow of those rapeseed plants. A bit better coming this way. We can hear a lot of farm machinery today. Farmers are definitely making the most of this weather. Oh, another lovely lady has just said it's made her smile to see us out. See, not only are we happy, it makes other people happy too. Same stretch of canal, different direction, different light. You see things from a different angle. Love it. Morning. I love how the very sort of stark colour of the dying or dead reeds contrasts with everything else. Now all these wonderful green shoots at the sides, won't be long, I reckon another 4 or 5 weeks, and there'll be wonderful yellow flags and it all looks stunning along here once they're out. So we'll come back. Good girl. There's a good puppy. You need cuddles, do you? Good girl. Right, we're nearly back at the car park now. As you can hear, birds are still very much out and awake. What a wonderful, wonderful paddle. What a start to 2024 on the water. And that's us back to the car park. Time to get everything packed away. Right, that's us back. Yep, still absolutely love the kayak. Only thing it is missing, as we've said before, is side handles. What a lovely paddle. I really enjoyed it. We'll see you all again soon. I need to get home, do some boring housework, and then take Merlin on an afternoon adventure. So take care guys, and see you all again soon.